Good morning, everyone. And now I'm going to read the chapter 14, transportation and communication. India is a vast country and it is very well connected from the north to the south and from the east to the west. A well connected transport system has brought people closer to each other. The different means of transport available in India are railways, waterways, roadways, and the air travel. The railway system. The Indian railway system is a very extensive network of the transportation covering approximately 62,000 kilometer. More and more trains and routes are being constantly added to the network to make the system even more efficient. Fantastic. The railways were brought to the India by the British. The first train with 400 passengers in the 14 carriages left in the Boribandar station in Mumbai for Thane on 16 April 1853. Travel by rail is one of the cheapest means of travel over long distances on land. When the railways were introduced, the trains ran on steam. Nowadays, trains are on electricity. Modern trains are much faster compared to the steam engine driven trains. Modern railways have become more convenient and more comfortable. There are two types of trains. Trains that transport people from one place to another are called passenger trains. Trains trains that transport goods, food grains, raw materials for industries, coal, cattle, and so on are called good trains. A first underground a metro railway in India was established in the city of Kolkata and subsequently the metro came to Delhi as well as waterways. Water transport includes travel by boat, ships, and ferries on rivers as well as the sea. Passenger ships carry people from one place to another. Cargo ships carry heavy goods from uh, cargo ships transport heavy goods and tanker ships are used to carry oil. India and an extensive coastline with the Arabian Sea to the west and the Bay of Bengal to the east. India has a coastline spanning 7,500 16.6 kilometer, forming one of the most biggest peninsulas in the world. This entire coastline is widely used for transport of goods across countries. List of major seaports in India. Uh, a seaport name. Jawaharlal Nehru Port. A location. Maharashtra. South Mumbai. Kambrarja Port. A location. Chennai. And Deen Dayal Port Trust, a, a Gujarat Gulf or Kutch, a Kochi Port, Kochi, Kerala. Roadways. Travel by road has always been the easiest means of travel, as roads can be constructed in almost all types of terrain. They can be made across a desert, through forests, and even over mountains. Bridges are built to cross rivers. Depending on where the roads are constructed, there are two kinds of roads: surface metal roads or pakka roads, and unsurfaced or kacha roads. Metal roads are made with coal tar They are sometimes made of cement or concrete as well as. These roads are durable. Kacha roads are a little using during the monsoons, but these roads connect the interiors, that is the villages and other small towns, to the big cities. The national highways connect major cities and towns across the country. State highways connect towns and cities within a state. Each highway has a special number at road. Fantastic. The Grand Trunk Road is the oldest road constructed in India. It was built by Sher Shah Suri in the year 1542. It extends from Peshawar, Pakistan to Sona, Sonargaon, Bangladesh. Air travel. With the introduction of travel by air, the world has become a smaller place. Now it is now it is now easier and faster to travel by air and transport goods and people. In olden days, it would take a month to travel from one end of the country to the other. Nowadays, in just a few hours, we can travel across countries. All major cities in India are connected by the air. Different airlines have various and national and international flights. Air India is the official airline of India. Air transport is also the most expensive means of transport. Aeroplanes can carry people and goods very quickly over long distances. Aeroplanes as well as helicopters are used to drop foods such as medicines and provide aid during natural calamities such as floods, droughts, and earthquakes. A list of major international airports in India. Airport name: Indira Gandhi International Airport. Location: New Delhi. Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport in Mumbai. Campe Agovda International Airport in in Bangalore. Chennai International Airport in Chennai. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose in Kolkata. Communication. Communication means exchanging ideas and information between different people, groups of groups and institutions. Nowadays, communication has become very fast and easy as people can send letters, call over a telephone, or send emails. We can also chat on our mobile phones using internet and connect to anyone sitting in any part of the world. There are different means of communication are used in India, such as the postal system, telephones and mobiles, internet, and the wide web, mass communication, a postal system. Letters are a most common means of communication. We can send letters to a system of connected post offices in our country. The first Indian post office was established in 1837. Now, today India is one of the largest postal networks in the world. The country into different divisions, each circle headed by a chief postmaster general. This chain of post offices provide different services like sending letters through postcards, inland letters, and postal envelopes. They also provide services like sending parcels and a money deposit schemes. etc. Letters and parcels can be quickly sent through speed post. A telephone and a mobile. Telephones and mobiles are the fastest means of communication. They help us to talk to someone who lives far away from us. Using mobiles, we can stay in touch with people even when we are traveling. Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited is a state-owned a telecommunication service provider in the metro cities of Mumbai and New Delhi in India. Many private companies also provide a Mumbai mobile network services throughout the country. Using a smartphone, we can also video calls and messages and emails and stay connected through the internet. People can also retrieve information, play games, music, videos on their smartphones. The internet and world wide, wide web. Internet is the fastest and cheapest means of communication. The internet is a worldwide network of the interconnected computers and any type of computer, desktop, laptop, and tablets. Anyone mobiles can be connected to the internet. The internet is widely using for sending emails, messages, and retrieving information. We can also carry out banking and shopping online. Various companies in India provide internet services like Vodafone, Airtel, Jio, etc. Mass communication. Mass communication is the communication with a large number of people at the same time. Newspapers, radio, and televisions are different means of mass communication. Newspapers can cover a wide variety of topics such as politics, business, sport, and art, and often include materials such as opinion columns, weather forecast, reviews of local services, obituaries, birth notices, crosswords, editorial cartoons, uh, comic strips, and advice columns. Fantastic. The first major newspaper in India was the Bengal Gazette. It was started in 1780 under the British Raj by James Augustus Hickey. In the India, we have a national as well as regional newspapers are published in India states. The newspapers are published in English, Hindi, and other regional languages. The Times of India, the Hindustan Times, and the Navbharat Times are some of the most widely read newspapers in India. A radio station relays messages through the air using a satellite system. A large number of people can hear the news and music, stories, talk shows, and other information on the radio. They also broadcast various educational programs. All Indian Radio is the national radio service. There are various channels on which different programs are broadcast at the same time. FM radio is most popular popular in India. We can watch events from all over the world using a television. The television is one of the most popular means of communication. We can hear sounds as well as see videos on television. Doordarshan is the national television service provided in India. It has a regional channels telecasting various programs at the same time. We have many private television channels such as Aaj Z, TV, and Star Sports. These channels show the news, entertainment programs, and live telecasts of sporting events. Thank you.